What's up, everybody? It's Carter from Coaster Explores. It's Suede from Coaster Explores who's fidgeting around in the new rental car, and it's Nolan from Coaster Explores. And we literally just landed in Texas, and that can only mean one thing. We're headed to Six Flags Astro World. What? Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. What's the new name for this? For that? I can't pronounce it, but it does have a new name. You think it's better than Goliath?
100%. I mean, you have all these big hyper coasters named Goliath, and you had like a Batman clone.
Goliath's easier to say though, but it was a terrible name though, I agree. And I love the new paint.
That's the worst name you could ever name it.
What?
Dude, what the hell? I can't even pronounce the name. I'm pretty sure SeaWorld, when they found out they relocated this coaster from New Orleans here, they had to be pissed. They got the same one mirror image on the other 20 minutes away.
So first time stepping foot in Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and yeah, it looks way better than any Six Flags entrance I've ever seen. Just got off of the Iron Rattler, probably the pinnacle of the trip. What'd you think?
It was great. I liked Earthflower trains. I've been on New Texas Giant, but it was really good. Not my favorite RMC out there, but it's at the top, I think, half at least.
We sat in the middle. I think it has potential to be way better than it just was, and it was a morning ride. I bet the back, that drop is crazy. And the airtime pop into the brake run was absolutely nuts. What do you think, Nolan?
That was awesome. I don't know how to rate the car RMC-wise yet.
We just rode Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. What'd you think?
It was pretty good. Smoother than Iron Menace.
I thought it was somewhat decent. It's not as good as Valraven, and it's not as good as Sheikra. So unfortunately, I came in with the disadvantage of riding the hyper dives before this. So that's what I thought.
The only hyper dive I've done is Valraven.
Wait, what?
How was it?
That's gonna be hard to beat.
The newly rethemed Batgirl. There's some big fish in the water.
The fish were more interesting than the coaster.
All right, so we just got off Pandemonium. That was my first Pandemonium clone, and I thought it was decent.
Pretty good. Most spinning I think I've gotten on one.
That was crazier than I thought it would be.
We also did Superman Krypton coaster, and I had my phone in Suede's pocket, so we forgot to give our opinions. I think that's easily the best floorless coaster. If it was smooth, it would probably be a top 20 coaster for me, but it's like very, very shaky. So that doesn't make it a top 20 coaster for me, but it makes it the best floorless by far.
I agree. It's better than Dominator. I just wish it was as smooth as Dominator.
That's between that and Dominator's the best B&M Floorless.
You ready?
I guess.
Where are you sitting?
Unfortunately, the front.
What'd you think?
You're an asshole.
So we just got off Poltergeist, and that was the fourth of the spaghetti bowls for me, and I think it was the best one. What did you think of Poltergeist?
It was really good. Better than Flight of Fear. I like that extra car. I think it's an extra car. Smooth. The launch felt better. It's great all around.
That's the best. It's the best ride here for that kind of ride.
And then now where are we headed?
My most anticipated ride of the trip, single rail.
And why is that?
Because it's an RMC Raptor.
What's your opinion on Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster?
Oh, it's so good. I think it's better than Railblazer.
I haven't ridden it enough to form an opinion, but it's close for me.
They let me ride 6 times in a row because no one was in the bench seat, so I just got ride after ride after ride.
think?
It was good. It was a little bit rougher than some of the other ones, but I think this might be like comparable to Over George's with how fast it ran.
I've only done Great America's, Magic Mountains, and this one. And this felt like Great America's in terms of pacing. But it's probably my least favorite of the three just because of how shaky it was. But it is a relocation. It came from Six Flags New Orleans. Nolan, what'd you think of Chupacabra?
I don't know why you would call it that.
All right, so some Iron Rattler new opinions.
Oh, it's good. I don't know. I think it's in my top 5 RMC. Back row's insane, front row's insane. I mean, it's just great.
And everybody says it's like really slow up on the Corey. Maybe it is sometimes, but it's not today. I mean, I'm getting straight up airtime. I just really like the terrain used. Obviously, with it being an older RMC, the layout isn't like super duper crazy, but the terrain aspect of the roller coaster makes the coaster, and that drop is great. Well, there you have it. That wraps up our first day at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas ever, all of us. And
It is a second favorite Six Flags park, but it does everything better than any other park except in roller coasters. But all the roller coasters are elite here. Magic Mountain's the best Six Flags park for roller coasters.
I think it was a good park. It might be my #1 legacy Six Flags park at this point. I don't know. I really got to think about it. The more like parks I visit and the more coasters I ride, the harder it gets to kind of pick favorites. So, but yeah, great day.
I can't decide if I like Iron Rattler more or Wonder Woman. I have no idea. But this park's awesome, and tomorrow we're going to SeaWorld San Antonio, so we'll see you there. If you like this video, think about giving it a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more of this, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.